Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's Sunday, and that means that we're gonna be reviewing what happened in my budget this week. And yes, I still can't get over how gorgeous this is. Every time I see it, I'm just like, I love you, little daily planner. So yeah, if this is your first time coming in here, this is the Hemlock and Oak Daily. I refer to it as the Bible of Planners because this thing is massive and it means business. So yeah, this is the planner that I chose for my budgeting journey this year, and it is extremely well made and crafted. I I mean, I love this planner, guys. So let's get into it. So for the 2 year at a glance, I use this to give myself a visualization of like when my accounts are projected to be paid off. So those are in green or in pink. Ooh, Sally might need to take a break. But yeah, no, those are in pink. So I got those dates from my Stebit projection. So this is from the Stebit app. You basically plug in all of your information and it gives you a nice little spreadsheet that says, like this is when you're gonna get stuff paid off if you actually follow it. And so, like, as you can see, Walmart was just one payment, so he was going to be paid off in January, which it was. Kohl's, they did have it. I want to say it was like 119. I think it was 119 if I quickly add these up. So, like, I couldn't get the 119 paid off in January, but I was able to do the 75, so I just moved the remainder down here. Um, like it's only projecting me to pay 140 on Kohl's next month, but that's because it was thinking that I was going to pay the additional. So I mean, I don't really see there being an issue because, like, just a quick approximation, it's 140 and 44, so that's 184, so that's literally what I paid on Walmart. So like, I don't see an issue with this getting paid off in February, but I did alter that just because I want this to be as close to being accurate as possible. But again, this is from that Stebit app that I want to say it's the Debt Payoff Planner app. Yeah, for some reason, like, their website is Stebit, but the app is Debt Payoff. So I have that linked in the description down below if you want to give that a go for your own budget. But that's where all of this is coming from, and I am highlighting how long it takes me to pay off each of these accounts, just because I'm a visual person. I like to visualize things. I don't know how else to explain it, guys. That's just who I am. But yeah, it's looking good. I mean, we are on our projected date, and I'm, like I said, hoping to have Kohl's paid off by February, which would be a month ahead of what Stebit projected. So I mean, things are looking good. We're on track. Uh, this brings us into the year at a glance. And okay, the one thing that I did change, um, I did highlight, I think all of these. I didn't have these highlighted before, so I went ahead and highlighted all of those. And I did add Kohl's. Now, as you can see, the Walmart account was checked off because we did pay it off on the 22nd. The new card for Kohl's, I decided I was going to add that on here just because I am starting to pay it off this month, but it's not going to be paid off in January unless a miracle happens in the next 2 days. So that's why I put the arrow where it's going down to the next month. Just again, like, as a friendly reminder for myself of like when I'm starting to pay them off and when they're going to be paid off. So that's the only thing that I really changed on this page. And that brings us to Detris. So, I decided that, like, it would be easier for me to calculate this out. So, I mean, I just rounded up to 105. I'm not messing with the cents. And so, I mean, like the quick math here would be like 105 times 10 would get me to 1050. I only did 1049, so like one of these is short a dollar. Again, this is basically for fun. It's not like accurate math. So I just went ahead and just filled in 10 of those for January, which I was actually really impressed with. Like, I knew that I was paying out 1,000 some a month on it, but like I don't know why that amazed me on this. So yeah, apparently I get like 10 of these blocks a month. So I mean that's kind of nice because if you use this projection here, if I keep going at the rate I am, I'm definitely making it to level 3 by the end of the year. So I mean that's way better than what I like originally thought myself. So that was kind of nice. That was a nice surprise and slowly coloring in the Tetris. I'm motivated by coloring things in, guys. It's weird. Weird. But yeah, no, so we move on to January. You gotta do what works. So, it was really nice, like how I set this up. I mean, granted, like all the other years, I had a similar setup, but there's just something about this one where it's like, I don't know, I can actually see my progress better. So I have, as you can see, like all my bills and that, they're in the blue because they're kind of like must do's. I do have what I call my daily savings goal. It's not really daily, I take it out every paycheck, but when I originally started it, the intent was to save $5 a day. So I just basically take 5 times the number of days in the month. So we had 155 this month, and I divided into two friendly transactions, which is what this is. And okay, I have the 75 in the envelope. I don't have the 80 just because it is in my digital savings account. I didn't make it to the ATM. Sorry, guys. I'm I'm a digital banker. I'm not really somebody who likes to handle cash, but the good news is that I did save up both of these, and so that gives me the 155 that I just said. And so now I'm starting off 2023 with 155 in my yearly savings, which is the $5 a day. And if I actually complete this, I'll have $1,825 for $5 a day. So, I mean, this is seriously the easiest savings challenge that I've done. I don't know why it's so easy, but in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, if I go to Starbucks, that's $5 a day. If I go to McDonald's or something, that's $5. So to me, like, that's how I'm thinking of it. It's like, okay, just put the $5 in there because you would have spent it anyway. And in it, like, that's wonderful because it is the easiest savings that I've had. Um, like, I used to not be able to even save $50 a month. But it is a little concerning because when you do think about it, like, yeah, if you go to Starbucks every day and you buy a $5 coffee, you're spending that much a year. So, um, yeah. So, I mean, it does make you realize, like, small things do add up. But hopefully, because I did put in my Amazon receipt rewards, so I should be getting some free fake cash because I'm not spending real cash on fake cash. So hopefully we'll have that fake cash by the next time that I got to show you the envelope so that we could actually start visualizing what $5 a day looks like. But yeah, so I got those in here. I put them in a different shade of blue just because like they are necessary to me, but they're not necessary. I hope that makes sense. And okay, so then I moved on. So savings is always first for me. And then I moved on to the focus card of the month, which was Walmart. I took that number that we saw on this sheet, just split it up. I picked Sunday as my day. And so I just split that number up into 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we had 5 originally. And yeah, like, oh God, guys, I'm going into a mental blip here. But Yeah, I just split it up into easy payments, then that way it wasn't like a whole 180 coming out at once. It's just like mini chunks. For some reason, I've learned that I'm more likely to pay something if it's in mini chunks. So that method works for me. Maybe you're somebody that has to pay the 180 off all at once. I just go into a complete meltdown. So yeah, little baby chunks for me. Of course, I have the stop using the credit cards goal. So today is Sunday, so I still have technically 3 more days. But in my mind, it's two because I know I'm not gonna use it today. I'm not gonna go anywhere. But yeah, so I mean, this is actually going really, really well. Did not see that happening when I first started this, but I mean, it is doable. You can actually live without using a credit card. Ooh, what a new. Okay, so the activated you, that was a remaining pay in four type payment. We all know what those are when you're shopping and you're going for one thing and then all of a sudden you're like, oh god, like let's add this, let's add that, let's get the free shipping, I want that discount code. And then out of the middle of nowhere you're left with like $100 to $200 order, and you pick the pay in four so that you could actually get all the stuff that you don't need. um I'm not allowed to do those either, guys. So, yeah, I decided to just get that one from December. I got that paid off. He's done, gone. And okay, so I canceled some subscriptions as well that I completely forgot that I had. Of course, since I paid off Walmart, we got the new account, so I decided, because I mean, I could have either took off today from an extra payment, but I decided, you know what? I mean, I was already projected to pay it anyways, so what's $10 more? So I just started to Kohl's. We're just getting this done. And okay, so then yeah, the Vita Authority, that's a little mini savings account I have. This normally would have been a pay in four because I would have just went onto the site, thought nothing of it, and just made a pay in four, and then it probably would have took all that money out of my account without me thinking about it. So yeah, no, I had some spare cash on hand from Christmas, and I just started a little mini savings account, and I think it's six weeks that I have to save up for that, and I'm not allowed to purchase it until I have that money. So, I mean, it's kind of like the same thing as having a paying for, but you're pre-paying for it instead of post-paying. So, I don't know. It's still a little weird, but I'm getting used to it, and it is nice to know that I'm not gonna have to track them too. So, I mean, as you can see, I got enough to track. I don't need to track anymore. So, this is how I was doing my dailies here. So, I have like a focus. I journal about, reflect on like what was happening. I have my tasks. So normally it's like I'm not going to use the cards. I'm going to fill out the log. If I have any bills due that day, they're marked up there. If anything out of the ordinary happens, it goes in there. And okay, so then I got the schedule part. If I do something good for my budget, it's highlighted. If I catch myself dead scrolling and shopping on the internet for things that I seriously don't need, or even if I am shopping for something that I want, it does get marked at the time that it happened. Because I'm trying to see if there are diddly times of the day where I really should not be near my phone or I should not be near a store. Um, I am learning, like, as the days go on here with this, that I am more likely to, like, search on, like, I call it dead scrolling, but, like, I'll get lost on my phone and go to stores that I really don't need to go to. Probably, like, from 10 on, the, like, physical stores, this is my danger zone here, which is the first couple hours of work. So it's probably like me going to work, going, I don't want to be here. And then I get to, I go to the car and drive away and pretend that I'm not at work. So yeah. those those are the times of where I've learned to pay ahead for what I'm getting and leave the wallet away. Because in that way you can't overspend. But I mean, this setup has been really working, and it is interesting to see like all of the things that you would have bought if you didn't catch yourself. So, yeah, there's been some great almost purchases in here. So, yeah, that's the day that I decided like no, because I almost went on. As you can see, I almost went on. It was after 10. And I was like, "Oh, you're running low on Vita Authority," and it's like, "No, no, 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 no paying fours. We're going to save." And this is the other one that I was talking about with this. Um, I almost spent $15 to buy fake cash, and then it dawned on me, like, why are we spending real money on fake cash? Like, I do the Amazon receipts program. They give you $12 for free every month if you scan receipts, and I feel like I have something else on there too. Either which way, I used the points. I can't remember where those points came from, but I know I have them. Was it from my steps? I get paid for steps too. Um, Either which way, this is covered. I just have to wait for it to appear in my account, which is the 1st of February, and then we'll get that fake cash for free. And yeah, so I mean, I'm not spending $15, even though $15 is nothing. I'm not spending $15 on fake cash. So I'm just trying to figure out where we are on here, uh, to where we ended up last week, and I think it's this one. So, like as you can see, the last time we were on here, I paid off my Walmart account. Hard to believe that was only a week ago. It feels like a month ago. Um, I've been riding the high of knowing that one of these is paid off. So, yeah, so like you can see, like I have my little daily ledger down here, and it helps me track every transaction, what's coming in, what's going out, what it's for. I also get to see when that happened. And yeah, this whole digital detox thing, like I understand it's good for some people. It messed me up. I was off all week because of this digital detox. Like it took like I was trying to backtrack with stuff. So yeah, we probably ain't gonna be doing too many of those because it just really, really, really messed me up. I think it's because I'm somebody that has like my life digitally programmed. And yeah, okay, so this was another good one. Something that I've never really paid attention to, but like if you make a purchase and it like racks up and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, you got $5 in rewards, and they keep like emailing you and texting you. Um, so yeah, in one way I'm like, oh, you got to use it because it's free money. You earned it. Like those are the type of things that go through my mind, and I almost did. Which at least I trained myself not to do the whole $50 to get free shipping. I just made it to where it's items that I could go pick up at the store. So, I mean, I really would have only spent, I think it was like I was trying to buy a $15 item. I used a 20% off with their code and then $5 more off. So it would have came to like $8. But I actually stopped myself and like was actually really proud of myself for doing this. So maybe that's what this reflection thing is starting to do to me. But before I hit that submit, I was like, hold on, dude. Like, you're willing to spend $8 on something that you really don't need. You're only getting it so that you don't lose the $5 that really doesn't exist. So, yeah, I shot that down. I mean, the rewards do last till February 2nd. So, I mean, if I do actually, for some reason, leave my car or leave my house today and get in my car and find myself at Michael's, I guess the rule would have to be if it's a $6 item or less. So that, like, I'm spending no more than $1 and it would be with cash, so it's not coming out of here. But other than that, like, yeah, just let that $5 for free go. There's nothing that I absolutely need. The world isn't gonna end. So yeah. But yeah, I caught myself almost spent $8 on something that I didn't need to save an imaginary $5. So I mean that's what this setup is doing for me. And this setup also lets me see things like this that otherwise would have went unnoticed. Uh, Bill, my dad, is a shopaholic. He likes to buy everything. He likes to look at everything. He goes to every store you can think of. The man goes to like $3 Generals in a day, plus a Giant Eagle, plus a Walmart, three sheets. I mean, the list is endless, guys. Probably a Big Lots thrown in there too. He has to price check things. He wants to know the different prices in all the stores. And while he's going, of course, he's accumulating items, and who knows what he spends in a day, but that's what Bill does. And as you can see, this is the danger time. All I wanted was to go get my coffee for work, to go get my dinner, and I always do my grocery shopping on Friday. Then that way, I'm not going with Bill on a Saturday or a Sunday where we're free to roam 220 stores. See, we're at work. We can't roam the 20 stores. We literally got to go in and out, okay? So, normally this is the safest route if you got Bill with you. Maybe you have a friend who does this as well. But I did not leave the wallet. The wallet was in my coat pocket. Should have been. So yeah, of course it was payday. So of course you're thinking you have extra funds. I already had my savings taken. I got my groceries, which is like $20 more than what I was supposed to go in there. Okay, maybe not $20. Milk is like 4 or 5 now. So like 15 more. I was originally going in for milk, guys. That is all I needed. I came out with $22 worth of groceries, Bill, and he convinced me to get a Starbucks card because I'm always going to Starbucks. I've been living off of cards that I got from Christmas. So there's $25. Of course, he convinced me to get a Subway card, but we already paid for the Subway meal that we were having. But he was like, yeah, we're going to go back. So now I got 50 some dollars more plus 15 there. And then we get the Subway, right? Okay, so we pay with the mobile order thing so that you get the buy two get one type deal, and we use our points and got $2 off more. So I mean, not really a bad deal. $21, 3 foot longs, and I munch on these all weekend long, so it does like help save my grocery bill, unless you're shopping with Bill. So the deal is that we used the discounts and that, and then we divvy it up into threes. Of course, I'm keeping two, he's getting one, and somehow or another, in all of this confusion, Bill wiggled out of paying for a sandwich. Happens every time, guys, every time. So, of course, I'm using the every dollar budget thing. I'm not marking down that I paid $21 for myself to eat. I didn't. I did 14, but I still had to put this transaction in here. So I figured, you know what? It's charity. It's charity. So I did charity to Bill and bought him lunch. Shaking my head, guys. How does this happen? But yeah, no, I need to stop blaming Bill for the poor choices, but at the same time, I need to prepare myself to know, like, poor choices will be made if if I don't draw the line. So yeah, that he oh man, he is so good at this. So that's what budgeting in this style has taught me. Um do not go to 20 stores with Bill, who God knows what you're gonna walk out of there with. And so, as you can see, Saturday was way calmer. Stayed at home, played with the planners, played with the, stickers and that. And I just realized I have not been checking these off. As you can see, Subway did it to me again. PayPal, you lie. So, yeah, I went back into PayPal and removed all the cards. I thought by having like one set as a preferred would be good enough. Um, it wasn't apparently because it still went to the Mercury card. Now it's like picking different cards. So, like all of those are out. GPay's just naked. It has the bank account. PayPal's now naked. It's just a bank account. It's a it's a little nerving, like a little scary, knowing that if there is something that I don't remember having being taken out of there, like maybe every 3 months, 6 months, that it is coming directly out of my bank account now. But if if I had to do that to stop that, then it's worth it for me. So yeah, as you can see, like really uneventful other than deleting the cards from PayPal. So, I mean, I didn't even online shop browse, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, I did catch myself trying to shop for treadmills Friday night. Do I want a treadmill? Yes. Do I need one? Not really. I think it would be cool to have one. Would I use it? Probably not. I'd like to think that I would, but like I'm not looking at like the $100 treadmills. I'm looking at like $2,000 treadmills. So yeah, no, 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 no. That's I'm gonna have to run on that treadmill in my dreams. So yeah. And okay, so that brings us to Sunday. Uh, okay, I could say that I did this. I checked it off down there, didn't check it off up here. But yeah, so I mean, it does feel great knowing that we paid Walmart off. First account's done. But I guess today is the day that that celebration has to end, and we got a new foe. So, I guess I need to redirect my attention now from celebrating that Walmart is paid off. I need to redirect all that energy to how do I get Kohl's paid off. So yeah, that's where we are. We got 2 more days left in January, and I was debating on like when I'm gonna show this, but I think today's a good day to do this. So yeah, we got 2 more days in January, which then, oh my god, we must be reaching the like 25-30 minute mark. Always start to lose my voice at that time. But yeah, so we move right into February here. I did the same type of layout, just changed the colors up. I figured pinks for February. So like as you can see, I got all the bills done again. I have the daily savings, so I have those marked on my paydays. I'm keeping Sunday as my extra payday, so those are whenever I'm gonna put my extra payments on my focus card. I'm keeping this. I didn't realize that I would like this as much as I do, but just decided to doodle it in again. It looks like a jumbled mess, but for some reason I really like this. That's that remaining amount that I need for the Vita Authority. So, I mean, I already have the 60 from January. I need 120 so that I could get it. So, hopefully, I should be able to put my order in on the 19th and we'll be able to keep going with that. And yeah, so there's the final day of January. So, we'll get to see this next week. I'm really curious. Like, I've been tracking it on every dollar, but I am curious to see the end totals of like what I brought in, what I spent, and how much I paid off. Because, I mean, I was really impressed with how much I paid off on this. I mean, can you imagine, like, if I was debt free and that $1,000 that I put onto this, if I was putting that into my savings account instead of the measly 150, which I mean, I'm really impressed with that. But I mean, dudes, if it, I've already I've already proven to myself that I could live off of the amount that I have. So if I was banking 1,000 every month, oh my god, that would be a game changer. So I mean, I am very closely looking at this number because that's kind of motivating me to get this paid off as well. And yeah, so I mean, we're keeping the same setup. It's just a different color, nothing exciting. But it looks like February is right around the corner, guys. So we got a whole new month. We got a new focus account. And I think that is a good place to leave this because I can't really think of anything else to, discuss. I think we've discussed it all. So, yeah. So, I just want to close out by saying thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And please remember to hit that like and subscribe button to see more Plan With Me's.